controller experience was only there, and you didn't really have that mix and match. And now that crossplay kind of brings those communities together, I think there's always going to be that kind of dividedness of like, you know, oh, I come from a mouse and keyboard community. Like, that's what I believe a gamer to be.
Ego fest.
Yeah.
I don't think ego fest.
I don't think that battle is ever going to be won by either side, but I think, you know, as long as we can get it as close as possible, that's what we're hoping for.
So I've been on both sides of the field when it comes to playing on controller and mouse and keyboard. The thing that I worry about mostly in terms of aim assist is like, can I control my movement pretty good while I get a steady shot? You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much like the whole basis of it. But as long as that's like met in the middle pretty good in terms of just balance, I think it's fine with me.
That's a good reference. That's kind of what we want to go with, right? Meet in the middle. We want to get it, you know, fair enough to where aim assist is doing what it needs to do on a controller, but not to where we're just, you know, aiming for the player, right?
Yeah.
Like that's the big thing. I think, like I said, I think we got it in a really good spot. So I'd be interested to see how you think, but how you feel about it if you try it out. But yeah, I think we're confident where it's at for now, and we'll always constantly evaluate.
Cool. Nice. Hell yeah.
Well, I think we're just about into it. I see everyone with the lobbies open, getting their settings all correct and whatnot. And for people just tuning in, let's go over the standings to see who's playing one more time, because it is bad and it's worth talking about. It's supposed to be a best of 5. It might be a 3-0.
Nothing wrong with that, though. That's what a best of 5 is.
It is what a best of 5 is, and upsets could happen. So we have the Goon Squad.
Goon Squad.
That's my squad right there. Just off of the name alone.
With the Goon Commander, Connor Eats Pants, playing alongside Tens, Super TF, Clayster, I'm calling out the big shooters, and Jerax, who is one of the most prepared people for this event, and BoxBox, who said privately to me last night, he's like, you know what? It's in my best interest to throw.
Jesus, Clayster and Tens are on the same team?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's pretty rough.
It was by 1 point, too. If Clayster had 1 point less in day 1, it would have swapped. Danny would have been on. I mean, Danny also is great.
Oh, my God. The line's about to turn into the kittens right now, man.
But, yeah, BoxBox, like, it might be my best interest to throw because everyone on my team is so good at CS. If I made them do Atari, I would crush them, and then I wouldn't have to deal with them.
Oh, interesting.
So you're going with like the 200 IQ thought process. Okay.
Yeah.
But then he was like, I would rather be friends with everyone and them like me instead of throw and get hated by everyone.
What a scumbag.
And I was like,
what a way to sneak that in there.
Albert's funny because he has like an Excel sheet and it's everybody's name in every game, and then it's color coded in like matchup pools. So it's like I would go 50-50 versus them. I would crush them. They crush me.
Oh my God.
And then he like does that to decide maybe who he'll play when he has to pick who to play against in the later rounds.
Crunch the numbers, man. This is serious business.
I do have to ask though, and I just got here today, but I did see a lot of people were rocking Crocs in sports mode. I see you got them here, you got them here.
That's correct.
A lot of the players was that part of the becoming the the YouTube's world greatest? They had to rock the Crocs.
But I would never force anyone to do anything. I think Crocs are just an amazing shoe, and if you were to go to Crocs website and go to the Ludwig Gibbet pack, you yourself could experience the magic that is Croc.
Man, it's comfortable. I promise you.
I do have a pair at home. I didn't bring them. I didn't get the memo.
There's a reason you got a pair.
You should have texted me or DM'd me. I would have replied like Clayster, but
Okay, I'll
Dude,
get you
he's
there.
got like a closet full of Crocs that like you open it, just like caves in like an avalanche, and you're just like, this is too many. But this, like these 7-Eleven ones, is where I got. This is not like a sponsor segment or anything.
I
either.
rock
It's
with
just
those.
He stole them from me.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Stole them from me.
I stole it.
I sent in
do
all
you
my
guys
Crocs at
prefer sport
5'10".
mode?
I mean, yeah.
Okay, I was just
Yeah,
checking.
we
I
can
mean,
get there.
sometimes you have to go. You have to go fast.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. So I have Crocs in my hotel room. I just didn't want to be a biter. I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
You know what? You guys got it. I set the tone.
I wouldn't have said a word. Yes, I would have been on board instantly.
Nah, I appreciate that, man. I got some homies back home. They always make fun of me. I was saying this yesterday. They were like, yo, man, you listen to mumble rap? I'm like, whoa. That's where we going? That's crazy.
Today you say this to me.
So I did want to ask though. So the list of the players, was that based on their performance yesterday?
Yeah, we can pull up the standings if you'd like to just go over it one more time. Originally, we had, and we almost thought about doing like a draft with the top 2 seeds. But
Why
we
didn't we
decided
do that, Ludwig?
Yeah, all the points mattered, bro.
we decided to have top 6 seeds go against bottom 6 seeds to reward day 1 more.
Be all right.
That makes sense.
But you're telling me Clayster had a rough day 1.
Be all
Clayster
right.
had a pretty dog day 1, but was enough to be top 10.
Okay.
Was literally 10th.
Yeah, I wonder if a place say, hey, man, guys, just fall back. Let me know where they at. We'll be fine. Tens, follow me. We're
Like, what faction?
All right, we are in it. Domination, 3 capture points. I love domination.
So yeah, so these are the 5 factions I was talking about. Each faction has 2 abilities that you can pick from, and then also each faction has a trait. That's kind of like your passive ability that's always active.
Should you have like everyone pick one? Or should you just is there like a best faction?
No, I wouldn't say so. I think they're all really balanced. A lot of it's personal preference, right? The style of play that you like, whether you want to be fast-paced, a little bit more defensive, what have you. I know Clacer, he was texting me. He was like, "Hey, what do you think's the best gun?" I'm like, "Listen, our guns are balanced. There's a lot of good ones."
And he goes
Wait a
Clacer, actually.
second.
Yeah,
So
but-
what's the format here? It's the domination one, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
3 capture points. You got to capture 2. Really, that's the strat. I feel like sometimes people push for 3 and then it messes up
It's
spawns.
risky. It's risky. Yeah. This is one of my favorite maps. It's Noodleplex. This has the ability though, Logan, to get those 3 and kind of not mess up spawns.
Really?
Yeah.
I was just about to ask that.
If you set up for it, you can really lock it in.
Oh, wait, give me a second.
Rob.
So let's say like everybody captures like in the middle. Does everybody spawn around?
Yeah, so you'll kind of spawn based on the flags, the points that you own, right? And obviously not spawn near the enemy point.
Yes.
But that'll shift, right? But depending on where the enemies go, where your teammates are, right? That's very influential on the
Circulates
spawn that
okay.
you'll get. Yeah.
Nice.
So here we're watching Shifter's POV on the Lions. Currently half the score.
TF.
Shifter's very good.
Yeah, I see. Okay, I see. That's a strong gun. So it's funny. When I was watching these guys playing, they was like, "Man, I think the AK is the best gun." Like they was like trying to figure out.
So something I love that now that I've been on the dev side is like seeing the kind of every player has a different experience with every weapon, right? Like I kind of know what on the back end how our weapons are balanced, but it's like every player is getting use out of all the guns, and that for me is that's the best thing we can hope for.
That is
right?
that is like
man.
that's a huge W.
It's like, it's my gun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what does this go to?
little bitch.
So this is first 750.
You talking about
He's
Connor's
105
pants?
month sub.
That's so funny.
See, I love Mango. Can we keep an eye on Mango for a second? Because this guy don't camp. There's little corner camping, no head glitches. This man is in the action
He's
all the time.
aggressive.
Yeah,
He
all
just
the time.
complained about
Cigarettes with that guy last night.
There you go. Let's go, Mango.
So wait, what? He's just out for blood. You said it goes to what score?
750. Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah.
So right now it's not going well, and it doesn't seem like Blue's put enough pressure. He's going for a flank.
Still plenty of time to come back though.
One of
You think?
Mango's the meat shield.
So
here. Oh, flank.
also,
Oh, good. Nice.
Something that's really cool here is I've only seen it once, but there is the ability to tie at 750, which is super sick.
Wow.
Oh, Mango.
What
love
happens
this
in
guy.
the event of a tie?
For format here, I'm not sure.
It'd be
but
1-1,
it
I
would
think,
just-
maybe.
Okay.
Yeah,
it's like
Or 0-0.
Yeah, or a
format.
replay. Yeah.
Situation.
There's someone camping in our.
Yeah, you guys are eating a lot of military ordnance right now. Jesus. Random. Movement options here, Cal. Can you slide or anything like that?
You can't slide, and so like the way we kind of interpret a slide cancel is you slide and jump out of it, and that's kind of the movement that we wanted to go with, and we think it's really fun if you really master it.
No real like lag on like landing. in terms of jumping. Beautiful.
Yeah, and what we saw through the online test is that players really started to master that movement, and that was a big win for them, right? Being able to play that way. And
What was that, bro? There was
that was an
drone.
incinerator drone. That was incinerator. It's a C4 strapped to a drone, and it explodes on impact.
What's the faction for that? The
That is
Obama
the cleaners.
administration?
The cleaners from.
Oh, there it is. That's a spider. Oh, get him.
Yeah, there it is.
Spider.
Get him. Rip him.
That's the cerebral bore.
Damn, was that a flamethrower? It was ignited. I don't know what's going on.
So the cleaners actually have fire bullets. We call them incendiary rounds. So
Okay.
they do a little bit extra damage, and that's kind of something about our passive abilities that's always active, and it really balances into that gunplay, right? Like balancing weapons, up and down based on which abilities that you're using.
Nice.
They're getting cooked. Okay,
They do have them 3 capped at the moment.
Comebackable.
This is a classic gun, right? This is the P90, the P90.
You should be able to hear it now.
Hell yeah.
This is a fan favorite, I think.
That's definitely one of my personal
Yeah.
favorites. FMJ. You know what I mean?
They're talking good about what, the M14? Is that it?
The M4?
M4.
M4 is very good as well, yeah.
Very solid, man. That gun is like all around.
So Tins has his purifier here. That's
Did he just
the
save
flamethrower.
box?
Yeah, you can shoot the spider off your
That was
teammate's
cracked out.
face.
Yeah, that was cracked out. I've seen that. This man is locked in. Oh, somebody
Now
checked
you
this
should
man.
definitely be
Okay,
Might be
finally.
too loud. But anyway,
I think he killed Mango like 6 times before going down.
He's like a maniacal little kid. just
so you
shooting
probably
arms
couldn't
and
hear
then
anything that I
laughing.
said before.
E-Rob needs to
but
rally this
I am
team.
very
Can we see
interested in
E-Rob's
games
POV?
like
He
this,
must be-
where it's more
He must be
domination.
going just
than
insane
anything
mode
else.
right
Now
now.
he's got my
Like
favorite gun, the
Battlefront 2
ACR,
is the
so
only
anything's
game,
possible.
the only shooter that kept my
that's
attention
Clayster. Yup.
for longer than a few games.
Yup. Light
just
work for
because
Electronic Robert.
Yeah,
Uh-oh,
one,
who's
can't
next?
jump into
the
the
IP
Who's
I'm
next?
very
Tens,
interested in,
yes.
and
Just get money, huh?
gameplay
You don't
itself
gotta
I'm
move,
very
hold it
interested in.
down.
I don't
So,
really like battle royales
maybe
because
the
I don't
next
like
game
dropping
mode might be
into a
better for this
situation
team
with no
because it
weapons.
has the
It's like,
ability, from
I
what
don't
you
like
said,
that.
for one
Stresses
person
me
to
out.
just carry.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
And
battle
there's
royales
enough
aren't my thing.
talent on this team, even if it's maybe lower overall, to have
I
the
tried them. I tried Apex.
Okay,
I
Void.
tried
All right, let me see
Warzone.
something. The
Never really got
all-arounder.
into Fortnite,
This guy's all
but
balance.
I might try Fortnite
Yup, big flank.
because Ahsoka's
Nice.
going to become
They have
playable
no clue.
character, so that's
Wow.
interesting.
Stay right there. That's your arcade.
But outside of that,
Yes, there was
Battle
two more.
Royales
Boy.
would keep my attention. So
There's
games
no
like this
respawn timer,
do.
right? Like you just go.
There is.
I'm
It's only
interested to
1.8
play this when it
seconds.
comes out.
Domination.
It'll be
What's the
coming out
decision? Like, why
hopefully.
was someone in the?
Oh, it's a spider attack.
soon.
my,
But
get him
we'll
off
see.
So the spider does 20 damage, and it lasts a few seconds. But again, your teammate can
Yeah,
shoot it off.
I,
So you kind of got to calm, like, hey, guys, I'll
interested
just fight
in
in my
this.
face, get this
See
thing
what
off of me.
happens.
How do you come to the 1.8 respawn time?
Only reason why I'm
So
more
that's our
interested in
default
this than
time
anything
for-
else
for our
too is because
casual.
made by
Not
Ubisoft. I'm a Ubisoft fan.
That's a
I
good
like a lot
question.
of Ubisoft
You want me to,
games.
again, this is what I
have
was saying. We really need to hire you
Ubisoft
for a
characters that are
consultation.
supposed to be
You
in
have
it.
a lot of
Cleaner.
great information.
It's
2
cleaner.
second
That has
respawn
my
time.
attention.
I have 9 dogs. I send them.
Yep.
It's
Yep.
the dog trainer faction.
They do 20 damage and you can shoot them, but then you'll be called Dog Killer.
Yeah.
And it's a perma tag above your
Yeah,
head.
it changes your
Kind of
name.
like when you kill someone in RuneScape in the Wildy. You get that skull.
Or when you steal an item in that Zelda game, it calls you thief to
Or
the
in
end.
Singapore.
Or
We'll see what
Singapore, the country.
But going back, we have ranked variations of all of our game modes, and those have different respawn times and things like that. So there is a little bit of difference between our casual, our unranked games versus our ranked game modes. Same
Still
game, but
cannot
different
figure
rules.
out this audio issue that I'm
you said
having
you
to save my life.
you crush in your office. Have you won 750 to 250 before?
I can't say that that's been that far. It's 285 though. You got to give them credit.
Just Cypher's
Yeah,
fun.
No, it's
Yeah,
a little
it
higher than
is.
250. It's a little higher than
She's
250.
she's straight up saying the office is free.
This is bad.
I mean, it's a blowout. Yeah, it's a blowout.
It's a blowout. It's a blowout. Do you believe? Okay, am I blowing smoke up their bum, or do you believe in their ability to crush at Hotshot?
I think it's possible. I think, like you mentioned before, Hotshot has the ability for one player to really go off. There's no limit to how long you can be a Hotshot. So if the Goon Squad aren't able to take that Hotshot down, there's a big advantage there to be running around. So yeah, it's always possible.
Attack on the colossal goon.
And the question I think roaming through people's minds in chat is, this is not balanced. These teams are not fair.
Yeah.
And the answer is yes, they are not fair. But that's not an accident. That's by design.
Yeah.
It is the reward for playing better day one. And it could have happened in a way where maybe the bottom 6 were shooters for day 2, and that somewhat, you know. and
Does
then they
this
had an
answer the
advantage.
question, are shooters inherently better gamers? Because we saw Sonic Fox, our GOAT, just absolutely just free fall through all these games.
I can't say goat. I'm sorry. I can't say goat.
They seem less specialized.
I wanted Sonic Fox to get to day 2 so
Me
damn
too, me too.
bad.
I think everybody did, to be honest.
And it was just like, you know, there's no fight.
They did not look good at Rocket League.
So that's
No.
that's what I'm wondering. Does this reveal to the world that maybe an FPS gamer has a broader skill set for the game? I guess the games that we've chosen.
I
but-
will say this, man. Like I said, I came from the shooter side of things and then transitioned to fighting games, right? It does help with your reaction time a lot, yes.
Okay.
In terms of reacting, like people jumping in on you and stuff like that. I will explain it once Street Fighter 6 is on. But yeah, I do feel like playing shooters, moving into fighting games or anything, it just helps with like your reactions and your general just awareness.
So
Spatial
we are
awareness,
jumping
yeah.
into Arena, which I think, going back to your point, will have the regardless of the team balance, this map is very close quarters, so there's a lot that got pure chaos. This map is pure chaos.
What is that clan? What is it called? Lib what?
Libertad.
Okay.
Yeah, from Far Cry. So that's the.
Pat, have you ever thought that it sounds like something else?
I have not personally. But I'm sure people,
People could draw that conclusion, but that
Yeah.
would be not an opinion that you hold.
I have never
similarly.
had that.
Yeah,
So
of course.
this seems a popular one. What are these guys? These are cleaners?
These
the
are
pyro
cleaners,
guys?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
The cleaners.
There's 4 of them on this team. Does comp really matter here? I mean, how much does comp matter in terms of your balance
Yeah,
ideology?
I think your team composition is important. Back during our closed beta showcase, we had a competition 4v4 where we really discussed what our composition was going to be on our team, because there's a lot of ways to like set your teammates up depending on the abilities that you have.
Okay.
So I do think it does, but they would have to set that up prior, right?
Sure.
All right, you need to show me this king
Glacier
thing.
doesn't have.
Yeah, so we don't have a hot shot yet.
How do you become hot shot?
You got to collect.
I've also
3
got my
tokens,
food back
so,
here,
or
too,
3
so-
Glacier
bounties.
has shit
I'm
headphones.
So
eating
you'll
this.
see.
Sponsor.
So loser fruit's actually.
Dude, I've never heard Mayo talk this much shit,
yeah,
actually.
he's chirping.
You know, it's like one of those opportunities. Like he don't get to play Clayster like that. You know what I
Connor
mean?
Pants is
yeah.
kind of crushing. And by the way, the Lions are also kind of
All right, so
crushing.
loser fruit is our hot shot at the moment, so we should hop on
All
board
right,
with
let's
him.
hop over to Loser Fruit's POV. She should be.
There we go. So you see
Ooh.
this glowing effect.
Does she need to collect the bounty?
Yeah, so,
get-
so she's already hot shot, so you'll see
Oh,
the
she got
effect.
3.
Yeah. So now they just need to collect the bounties on the ground, and they'll get 3 points.
God, what a fun
So
game
can she
mode.
just collect the bounty and her teammates get the kills?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, she should just stay alive then, like camp.
Yeah. No, but the strategy there is, you want to protect your hot shot at the same time.
Protect your hot shot.
So let me ask you this: is the hot shot shown on
What do
the
you get
map?
for killing the hot shot?
Yeah,
Okay.
you have
Oh,
an
just a bunch
icon
of
above your
tags.
head. Yeah.
Okay.
Can you collect your own tags to block their collection?
Yeah, you can, and that'll just deny. Yeah. So it looks like Clay is the hot shot right now.
Uh-oh.
10.
This is not good.
There you go.
It is not good.
So yeah, you can see they're moving super fast, fast reload time, fast ADS time, everything.
This is bad news. What did we play to here?
125.
Okay.
Okay.
So
It's
I
a
mean,
long haul.
So
Yeah.
far we got ourselves a game, but Clay is
Come on,
crushing.
I like that.
Hey,
He's not
125
collecting
or
the tags,
25?
though. Oh, now he is.
He just make sure he does, because that's 3 points per
Oh my God, Clay is on a mission.
shot.
Oh, this is unfair.
Is he wearing the? Is he a cleaner?
He is echelon, so he's got the 5.7.
He's a
Okay.
cleaner in the
pistol when he
sense
pops
that
his
he's
ult.
cleaning up
Yeah.
every single
you
person
get,
on their team.
Get your Fort Knox Cloroxed.
He ran into fire.
Oh, you ran
Stupid.
into a grenade.
All right, we needed that. Team E-Rob needed that.
So, who's the hot? They just become hot shot for collecting his body and his bones.
So no, there's no hot shot at the moment. So you have to collect a minimum amount, right, to become the hot shot. You'll see it in the top. So right now there's no one on that has the
Oh, it
crown.
I see E-Rob's name
yeah,
and
so-
Tenz's name.
Yeah, so Tins is on deck, right? He's the closest to becoming hot shot.
Okay.
Obviously, if you die, it resets that progress,
So you're,
right?
you're the reason to put it there from your POV is now we target this person. We don't want
yeah.
them
So
to become
Connor
hot
just
shot.
got it. So he was on deck. He got
Connor
it.
reach pants, hot shot. Let's watch Connor.
Oh yeah.
So you know what? I think I'm starting to see now you guys' dev ideology. It's a lot inspired from Diddy Kong Racing, and I think that's
What?
that is a touchstone of gaming that
Pat,
you
speak to your
implemented.
influence. there.
Personally, I've never played that. Maybe
What?
I should after this.
Well, the thing is, you spiritually did play it because it influenced so much later.
Got
on,
you.
Right,
Okay.
you know?
right.
Okay. So subconsciously, those decisions were being made.
That's right. There's a cosmic bookshelf.
You reload faster. You run faster.
New
shoot
reference.
faster.
They're running away with it, which, you know, I do like this game mode a lot because, like, we all imagine ourselves as
Smoke up their bum, or do you believe in their ability to crush at hot shot?
I think it's possible.
right
I think,
about.
like you mentioned before, Hotshot has the ability for one player to really go off. There's no limit to how long you can be a Hotshot. So if the Goon Squad aren't able to take that Hotshot down, there's a big advantage there to be running around. So yeah, it's always possible.
attack on the colossal goon.
And the question I think roaming through people's minds in chat is, this is not balanced. These teams are not fair.
Yeah.
And the answer is yes, they are not fair. But that's not an accident. That's by design.
Yeah.
It is the reward for playing better day one. And it could have happened in a way where maybe the bottom 6 were shooters for day 2, and that somewhat, you know.
Does
and then they
this
had an
answer the
advantage.
question, are shooters inherently better gamers? As we saw Sonic Fox, our GOAT, just absolutely just free fall through all these games.
I can't say goat. I'm sorry. I can't say goat.
They seem less specialized.
I wanted Sonic Fox to get to day 2 so
Me too,
damn
me too.
bad.
I think everybody did, to be honest.
And it was just like, you know, there's no fight.
They did not look good at Rocket League.
So that's what I'm wondering. Does this reveal to the world that maybe an FPS gamer has a broader skill set for the game? I guess the games that we've chosen.
I
but-
will say this, man. Like I said, I came from the shooter side of things and then transitioned to fighting games, right? It does help with your reaction time a lot, yes.
Okay.
In terms of reacting, like people jumping in on you and stuff like that. I will explain it once Street Fighter 6 is on. But yeah, I do feel like playing shooters, moving into fighting games or anything, it just helps with like your reactions and your general just
Game stream
awareness.
So
Visual
we are
awareness,
jumping
yeah.
into Arena, which I think, going back to your point, will have the you know, regardless of the team balance, this map is very close quarters, so there's a lot that got pure chaos. This map is pure chaos.
What is that clan? What is it called? Lib what?
Libertad.
Okay.
Yeah, from Far Cry. So that's the.
Pat, have you ever thought that it sounds like something else?
I have not personally. But I'm sure people, you know.
People could draw that conclusion, but that
Yeah.
would be not an opinion that you hold.
I have never
similarly.
had that.
Yeah,
So
of
this
course.
seems a popular one. What are these guys? These are cleaners?
These
the
are
pyro
cleaners,
guys?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
the cleaners.
There's 4 of them on this team. Does comp really matter here? I mean, how much does comp matter in terms of your balance
Yeah,
ideology?
I think your team composition is important. You know, back during our closed beta showcase, we had competition 4v4 where we really discussed what our composition was going to be on our team, because there's a lot of ways to like set your teammates up depending on the abilities that you have.
Okay.
So I do think it does, but they would have to set that up prior, right?
Sure.
All right, you need to show me this king
Placer
thing.
doesn't have.
Yeah, so we don't have a hot shot yet.
How do you become hot shot?
You got to collect 3 tokens, or 3
Placer has
bounties.
shit headphones.
So
What's
you'll
the
see-
sponsor?
I would probably, here's the thing, I would probably play like
I've never heard
Apex
Mayo talk about
or
shit.
Oh, yeah.
Actually,
Warzone more
Sharp.
often if I
It's like one
had
of those
people
opportunities,
to
like,
actually
you
play the
don't
game
get to
with.
play
I don't really
games
have
like
anybody
that,
to play
you know?
those games
This is
with.
kind of crushing. And by the way,
So-
the Lions are also kind of crushing.
I'm playing by myself, which for me isn't
All
that
right,
much
let's hop
fun.
over to Loser Fruit's POV.
Battlefront 2 was
She
fun for me
should
to play
be-
by myself.
There we go.
I
So
could
you
hop
see this
into a
glowing effect.
lobby
She needs to
and
collect the bounty.
play the game,
Yeah,
play my
so-
game.
so
It was
it's
fun.
already hot shot, so you'll
Oh,
see
she
the
got
effect.
3?
Yeah. So now
But
they
with
just need to
BRs,
collect the
it's
bounties on the
really
ground, they'll get 3
team
points.
oriented,
Yeah, what a
and
fun
So
game.
can she just
It's
go
hard
to
to play with
bounty and
people
her
you don't
teammates
know.
get the kills?
Yeah.
so
I mean,
for
she
me,
should just stay alive then,
it's
like
not
Cam.
as fun.
Yeah,
A game
no,
like
but
this,
the
you can
strategy
hop
there
into a
is you
lobby
wanna
and play with
protect your hot shot
anybody.
at the same
and
time.
totally
Protect your
fine.
hot
So,
shot.
let me ask you this. The hot
So
shot
I
show
think
on the back-
another reason why like these types of games are a lot more fun for me.
Can you collect your
Like
own
shooter,
bags
and
to
speaking in
block
terms
their
of
attack?
you
FPS,
can, and that'll
these
just
are a lot
deny,
more fun for me.
So it looks like Clay is the hot shot right
I
now.
feel like I would enjoy this a little bit
It's
more
not good.
There you go.
than I
It's not
would
good.
You
something
can
like
see
an
they're moving
Apex
super
or
fast,
Warzone.
fast reload time, fast ADS time, everything.
Even though, yeah, I know they do have solo
What do we
queues
play
on
to
that
here?
stuff, but again,
125.
Okay.
that leads me to my
Okay.
point where
So
I'm
far
not a
we got
huge
ourselves a
fan
game
of dropping
for
into a situation with no weapons. Half the time,
Without collecting the
you
tags,
are
though?
running
Oh,
around
nice.
being a loot
Just
goblin
make sure he
and
does,
just
that's 3
looting.
points per.
That
Oh my
for
God,
me
Clay
is
is on a
boring.
mission.
Shot.
I don't want to spend
Oh, this is unfair.
Is he wearing the?
two
Is he a
thirds of
cleaner?
the game looting
He is
everything,
echelon, so he's got the 5.7.
He's a cleaner in the sense that he's
and
cleaning
then a
up
third of the
every
game
single
actually
resident.
in gunfights and fighting. Like I
You're
want
into
to, I want
fires.
Oh, you
to
ran into a grenade.
battle for the
All right, we
entire
needed
game.
that.
I want to
TV Rob needed
respawn
that.
and come
So,
back into the fight.
Who's the hot? They just become hot shot for
That's what
collecting
I'm
his
used
body and his
to.
bones?
So no,
You
there's
know,
no hot
I
shot
grew
at the
up
moment, so you have
on,
to collect the
you
minimum
know,
amount,
old
right, to
school
become
Call
the
of
hot
Duty.
shot. You'll see it
So
in the top. So right now there's no
for
one
me,
that has the crown.
I see E-Rob's name
you
as
know,
Tenz's
that's what I'm
name.
used to.
So
Team
Tenz's on
deathmatch,
deck, right? He's the
domination,
closest to
stuff like
becoming
that.
hot shot.
That's what I'm used
Obviously,
to.
if you die,
So
it resets
that's
that
more fun.
process,
So
right?
you're the reason to put it there from your POV is now we target this person.
And if I
Yeah,
probably
so Connor
played
just got it,
regular
so he was on deck,
multiplayer
he
for
got
about
Reach fans, hot shot,
for
let's watch
Call of
Connor.
Duty,
Oh yeah.
I probably would
You
have a
know
good
what?
time with
I
it,
think I'm
but
starting to see now you guys'
know.
dev ideology. It's a lot inspired.
I think
from Diddy Kong
Warzone kind of
Racing.
killed Call of
And I
Duty
think
for me,
that's-
so I just haven't
that
had
is
any
a
real
touchstone
interest
of
in
gaming
going back
that
to
you
it.
To your
implemented.
influence. there.
Personally, I've never played that. Maybe
What?
I should after this.
Well, the thing is, you spiritually did play it because it influenced so much later.
Got
on,
you.
Right,
Okay.
you know?
Okay. So subconsciously, those decisions were being made.
That's right. There's a cosmic bookshelf.
You reload faster. You run faster.
New reference.
Shoot faster.
They're running away with it, which, you know, I do like this game mode a lot because, like, we all imagine ourselves as the hotshot in all ways, and then you can just, like, get powered up, and then everyone chases after you. This is, like, I like this a lot in, like, Halo and stuff, when you play game modes where there's, like, empowerment game modes.
There's still a big team aspect to it, though. And
Yeah, absolutely. And
sorry, I want to point out real quick. We were hyping up 3 specific players on this team. We were hyping up Clayster, we were hyping up Tens, and maybe Super. Connor Eats Pants has been the top frag.
I love that.
This might just be his game mode.
He might just be the gamer.
Man, you gotta squeeze when you shoot, man.
Squeeze, don't pull.
Yeah, that's it. You gotta squeeze. Yeah. Oh man. All
So
right.
I will
let's set
say
the
hot
zone.
shot is very streaky. Like, you know, like we were saying earlier, someone could get hot shot and they could just rack up those bounties, and the score could fluctuate fast. Hopefully we see that here. But
Yeah, that's what I like about this game mode as well. It's like it's a swinging one, and it's like you're never really out. You know, if your hot shot's good enough, you can really swing back.
Yeah, keeps the game active, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's very good.
And I like that.
this is a studio favorite on our
I would
dev
say,
team.
yeah, I can see why.
So no camping in here for real.
Because I'm like a shitter who just likes to pretend that he's good at things but never practice. And this game mode is like, it's like candy for me. 'Cause you just get to be powered up.
Yeah.
Yo, Tens was gangster runner. He just pulled out the sniper. That's what he was playing with all day yesterday.
Yeah,
Which
he
is
was.
pretty cool. Yeah,
in Fortnite and stuff.
all melon shots, man.
Yep.
Well, an early lead for the Lions has melted into another blowout
Crouch when you're running.
for the Goon Squad.
Yeah, this is a war. This is a bullet prison right here.
Gooners assemble.
Yeah, you turn into like a demon.
Boy, does.
Help me, back me up.
Yep.
Where we going in the back of what? Where is this? Is this like a stadium?
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
So this is a mistake, right? Tens is collecting these bounties. He's just screwing
Right, yeah.
them up.
Yeah. He should be letting Super TF get him here because he would be getting three points. So you saw he got 3 points when he
I
collected
see,
it.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it also gives you an active like objective to search for with your team. I like it. You guys did a good job on this one. I'm gonna say that.
Oh, there was no.
That's good.
Not
For sure.
that I have any doubts, but like I just want to play this right now.
Yeah.
I will say this off of just me seeing the game for the first time, I can relate to this game just based off a lot that I played in the past.
That's
So
what
like,
this is like.
just easy going. I could just fall
You have the
back,
hot
you know
shot
what I mean?
on you.
Yeah, it's something
Just
really
chill.
cool. You know,
You're running with the hot
we're
shot.
taking IPs from all of Ubisoft, right?
Let
so
them
you,
pick
you're a
up
Ubisoft fan in general,
bounties,
and you play a bunch of other
because
titles. Like, hey, maybe
I
we
think what
bring
he
your
said was
favorite
just more
game
points
to
and
life.
No
hot shots.
Italians,
No Italians though, which is
Let him
nice.
pick 'em.
which is good.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Give me a key. Let me get in there, dude. Oh, I want to play so.
Can I get a key?
I just want
Can
to
I-
play.
can I get a
want to play
key?
these games.
Well, the good news is no one needs a key for when we launch because we're free to play.
Ah.
Okay, but can I get a key for like right now?
Again, I think this goes back to the consultation conversation we were having earlier.
I
You know,
consult
It's
you
a
once
give
you're
and
free-
take
exactly,
type
yeah.
of thing, dude.
We'll
Ludwig
make it work.
numbers.
We'll make it work.
Ludwig.
That's an easy setup.
Well, we're entering our final game mode, and I'm not gonna even attempt to push the Lions' ability to win this one. It's Escort.
Escort?
Where, yep. And I'm going to describe it, Pat, because I think I know better than you.
Okay.
Now,
What
this
the attack
game
does,
mode
they
is
push
cool,
their, load towards
but I can see
destination.
myself
Is that right?
raging very easily on this game mode because I would
I
want
guess we can
to
go with that. Yeah, the payload.
like
And,
I
payload. Yeah,
Are
payload.
you
would
allowed
want
to
to play the
refuse?
game.
The
I can
payload?
tell
What
if
do you
anybody
mean?
came
Refuse?
into the game that
Is
just
it like
wanted
more like a
to
no payload
rack up a
refuse
high kill
situation?
KD,
No, you hop on the payload
that
and
would
the payload
frustrate
will
me.
move.
You
I'm
can
like, y'all,
refuse
I'm
the
trying to
payload.
play the
Yeah,
game,
if you don't- if you
extra
don't hop in
flame,
the radius,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
win this
It's
thing.
not really our...
So I'm gonna ask you: have you guys been?
You'll
to
see
New
what I'm
York?
talking about when it comes up if you
I'm from
haven't
New
seen
York, so
this
we're going
already.
into Times Square here.
Oh shit. Okay, cool.
I'll
How many
tell
times-
you. I'll let you know. Man. Use me as
yeah,
reference. I've been there a lot.
Is Madame Tussauds in it?
That's a good question.
What is that, my friend?
Madame Tussauds.
No, I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, I don't think any of us got that
The
one.
New York guy is like, I don't know what you're talking
The
about.
Wax Museum.
Never been there.
But you know of it.
Yes, I do know.
Okay. I was like nervous. I was like, maybe it's not New York.
When's the last time you've been to Times Square? Am I-
So it's crazy. One of my good friends just moved in Times Square, which is crazy, right? But that's the only time I go. But before then, never.
Yeah, like what are you gonna do there?
I can't
Like,
believe a
if you live in
human
New York City.
moved there.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's crazy to live in Times
It's
Square.
crazy.
Because
Yeah.
it can't be like affordable.
No,
It's
Manhattan
tough.
is
It's tough.
Manhattan is
And
extremely
it
hard to
can't
live
be
in.
like fun. Like, what is the idea?
So it's like you got
time.
Times Square, and then like in a cut, you just say like a regular neighborhood.
Right,
It's like
yeah.
one of those. Yeah, for sure. But nah, Times Square, it's okay. It's kind of like I'm tired of going to the Statue of Liberty. Like I only
Yeah.
went, you know what's funny enough? I only been there twice, and that's because my father just likes taking boat trips and stuff. But
Yeah,
like-
because like you grew up in New York, and it's like you do. How often are you gonna go do the thing that people come to the world to see? You know?
It's the same in New Hampshire. It's like you're not going to see the old man on the mountain again, right?
There's things to do in New Hampshire.
Okay, let's. Pat, you fuck. Let's talk. Let's talk about escort.
The old
All right.
man on the mountain.
Do you like escort?
I do. I actually really like it. So it's a 6v6. We're talking about these arena maps that we played so far, just your classic. This is jumping into basically a 3 checkpoint where the map will constantly expand based on how far that payload goes.
Wait, it's like ARAM.
From League?
Yeah.
I don't.
How?
No.
Because there's different towers, and you push through the tower, and then you get through the one section. But then the other, it's like kind of like tug of war, right?
I think it's more like Overwatch. It's literally like an Overwatch,
I never heard of it.
It was weird for you to go with ARAM.
Overwatch.
But I get why you said
ARAM
that.
is an insane thing to say.
Overwatch. Is it one word?
I don't know.
Overwatch.
It's like an idea, more like you're in a tower and you make sure the fire doesn't start in the forest.
Escort.
oh, this is perfect. Yep, this is how Times Square looks. Craters everywhere. All dark. Yeah. Abandoned police cars, taxis. Yep, this is right up my alley.
So if it's too expensive in real life, we can take you there virtually.
I like that.
What?
Nah, but this is cool. I like that paying homage, man, to my beautiful city.
Just give me a Brooklyn map. Let me see where Super Mario
Oh, I
came
do
from.
not know.
Yeah, New Hampshire too.
Just look like
Yeah, in the movie, this he was from Brooklyn, right?
Yeah, they're from
Yeah,
Brooklyn.
I like how they fit that in,
Yes,
though. But anyway,
okay, excellent.
let's
Two
focus
shield
on
dudes
the,
on the point. We can do
gameplay
it.
here.
Now
All right, so let me see where we at.
Let's go.
I like the confidence from the Lions, not backing down. Named aptly by E-Rob, who didn't think for more than a second before saying Lions.
Jesus Christ, what was his DPI? It looked like it was like 2,000
It was
or
a
something.
snap answer.
It was a snap answer.
Hey.
Also, E-Rob, who had the highest creativity
Blank card,
score
right? All right,
for
you're
drawing a beautiful, breathtaking horse.
Did he cheat?
And I'm now
I think so, yeah,
able
they're
to
definitely
announce
there.
E-Rob cheated and had his girlfriend draw the horse.
Let's go, kick in that door. Oh, yeah.
I don't like that. I love that horse.
He can't shoot through the wall. Yep.
Yeah. So bullets can't go through that. Cannot do any damage. Yes, you have to come out of the spawn room.
Okay, what is this percentage? What's going on here?
So yeah, this is the progress of the payload.
Okay.
You obviously have to get 100%.
How are you pushing it?
When you're in the radius of the payload, you'll move it, and that
just
payload
moves,
will
okay.
increase in speed based on how many players are on it, right? So one player, it'll
And
go
so
at its default speed and more.
You want a couple people in it, and you
Yeah.
want a couple people around it shooting everybody
Yep,
else.
yep. And if you run out of ammo, you just saw those pop-ups. You can resupply your ammo on the payload.
In a way, you're escorting the payload.
That is the name of the mode. Yeah.
Pat, really, again, my consulting fee is high.
Yeah.
It's
I understand
so
why. I
high.
understand why.
It's so high, and you will have to pay
I
it.
will try to pull some strings to help out. Yeah.
I have a question from your perspective as a player, and then like a dev, jumping and shooting, like around a corner, is like the evil sauce of most shooting games. Is it still good? Like, I just saw that happen to Void.
Yeah, Void did that.
Is that something you just can't get away from?
Or maybe people like it and they don't know they like it?
What do you feel about jumping and shooting?
I like jumping and shooting.
Yeah.
But to your point, I think, jumping around the corners, I think for all games, right? Like there's a lot that goes into that, right? Like the player's latency, the net code, there's a lot of factors that play into
Monitor.
that. Yeah.
Crazy,
So,
yeah.
I think on the developer side, you want to make that as fair as possible, but there are a lot of outside factors that kind of contribute to it. So,
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Who's winning?
So right now we're on attack side. We're gonna play both sides, but
Got it, okay.
Clayster's team, I believe, is defending.
How do we hold it?
The other squad is attacking, so they're progressing the payload.
Oh, so it's how far your load goes, and then they have the same opportunity
You switch
to
sides, yep.
give you the
Yep,
load
yep.
back.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's called a switch.
Right. Okay.
Let's go.
Or reverse.
He was done. There was a lot of layers there. Grenades, bullets. He wasn't going nowhere.
And the payload will start retreating after
What?
a few seconds
Why?
of not being touched.
No,
It's more than a few seconds.
No.
But
I like that. I like
so,
that.
so you can't ignore the objective, right?
Is it by peak load or by?
It retreats very slow.
But like at the end, your scores are determined by what your peak was,
Yeah.
or
Correct.
by.
Yeah. The furthest that you got.
So if it retreated to 0, it wouldn't matter. You still get 29.
Yeah.
That's good.
But in this case, they're really close to the second checkpoint, a few percent away.
I love their reactions when they get shot. He arrived like scratching his mustache, like, God damn, I got smoked. Let me get in there.
Big shot.
There you go.
Goes on again.
Every kill begins with K.
Electronic Robert. So what are the
Quick
checkpoints
scope?
exactly?
So it's roughly 30% of each map kind of varies depending on how far it is, but it's roughly a third of the map, right? So
Like in COD, it's kind of separated by like what gun
So
you
I like the
use.
positioning here, man. You
Come
got that
on.
angle, see the spawn, right?
He's
Push.
such a beast.
What happens at the checkpoint?
they got to get to. You'll
Oh, it
see
stops retreating?
Yeah. So, no. You'll basically the spawns will change, right? Like the attackers will then spawn in a different place, the defenders will spawn in a different place, and then they got to progress the second checkpoint.
Yeah, it moves
There
the
we go
map.
down into the subway, which again I need to make sure that authenticity-wise,
I got you.
us.
I
Yeah.
got you.
Can we push the load, fellas?
They still got a minute and 50.
Well, they're refusing the load.
Man,
though.
they're
I
working on their
know, I just
KD,
don't-
man.
I don't
Let 'em
like
eat.
that.
Oh, yeah. That's right. One down. Think
Oh,
about it for
man.
a second.
So Escort is one of the modes that really is going to take that teamwork, right? Like chaining those kills, making sure you guys are not dying without teammates around you. And so I think for them to come back here and get this checkpoint, they're going to have to.
I'm sure you guys are posturing for creating a really a competitive scene and sort of formats and stuff. So what will be the best the competitive official quote unquote format, or if is that developed yet?
Yeah. So
Get turned on,
damn.
son.
God, yeah.
Damn.
Give it to
They're
me,
heating
Rob.
up.
What else?
Rob, heal up a bit. Yeah, start the package up. Wait, it's moving fast. Why is it moving with some chutzpah?
Is it? It's not.
It was going up by like 0.5 for a second.
Oh, you got to think about it.
Checking
Is
the
this gun
recoil,
good?
checking the
Yeah,
recoil.
I like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yep. That's the button
But it's
check.
will this be the official game mode, or is there one, or how's it work?
Yeah, so currently our modes have not really been decided, right? We want to kind of wait for that, but we do have our unranked and our ranked, and ranked will be 4v4 currently.
Oh, interesting.
With Escort, Domination, Occupy, and then another mode which we aren't playing here today, which is Zone Control.
Got it. Because COD back in the day was just search and destroy. That was the competitive mode, right?
Yeah, it kind of evolved, right? Like they added modes to it as they went.
Oh, this kind of gave me like
Jarrett's
ACOG
misses.
vibes a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, yeah.
that
Good
one.
shot, Jerax, Nothing but Kodak moments.
So they are gonna have to clutch up here, though.
I feel like they're not even attempting the objective. Maybe I'm crazy, but I just feel like I'm not seeing people go to the Escort. But maybe it's so far now that it's hard to get to.
Yeah, they didn't get the checkpoint, and so now they have to go all the way
because
to
it's like
where
basically
it
in
almost
their
is.
spawn.
I know you're casting, but is there a reason you're not here coaching, providing?
I mean,
providing some tips?
I've thought many times that if I was in this contest, it would be.
Yeah, you are.
Oh,
You
so
are a
getting it here.
Smash
They are getting it
Pro
here.
Smash player.
This has like an OT function where as
so if
long
you're
as
on
someone's in it.
They got it. They got it. So when they get that checkpoint, that time gets extended.
clutch.
Yeah, time gets extended. The spawns change, and now they
can play again.
Yeah, they're back into it. They're going down.
That's
to the subway.
huge.
Does the map extend as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
The map opens up. You see a new portion of the map you hadn't seen before.
And the time extends.
Yep. You get the time bonus.
And so everyone else must spawn so far back, so you get like a huge 5%, 10% instantly.
Yeah, you do have an advantage if you get it right. Right when you kill the other team, right at the end. Yeah.
Oh my God, they're up to 40%.
This is going amazing.
Lions.
So what's the next checkpoint? 60, 66?
All right.
60. Yeah, around there. Yeah.
Now I'm gonna check the
66.6,
subways
bro.
for you right here. See if it's-
Yeah.
How we doing? How we doing?
we got Tim's on the left side, so that makes sense. All right.
Do we have the new turnstiles that they've implemented?
I think they just plowed right through that. To be honest, I didn't even see it. Okay, let's go.
They're going so fast now.
Yeah, they
This
got a
is
bunch
beast.
on it. Yeah.
It also seems like a lack of knowledge
Let's go, boys.
by
Come on,
the
boy.
defending team on like the spawns changing. Like I think it kind of messed them up.
Yeah.
Any drop shotting in this game?
There is no prone. There's no prone.
Oh,
at all.
what?
No prone at all,
Okay.
You
yeah.
can't go prone.
You cannot.
Wow. What was was that you? Was that like have you have a bad experience with proning?
No, I've only been on the dev team for 2 years.
That's a
that was a
long
decision
time.
that was made prior to me joining. But,
okay,
but I
okay.
agree with it. I mean, I think
How long has this game been in development?
that's a great question. I believe our first closed alpha test was back in mid 2021. So
wow.
yeah.
Fairly fresh.
Wait, he was too big. Wait, I got
That's not the gun for that job, Connor.
Yeah, you gotta get close, right? You gotta really talk to him.
Yeah,
Whisper in their
you
ears.
gotta let it sing.
There
All
it
right.
is. Hip fire action right here. No aim. Don't aim.
Another 56 seconds. They have
Whoa.
to push it maybe 5%. Is that right?
Yeah, roughly.
I hope I
Yeah,
don't
you can
make
kind
it
of see
too
on the
far.
checkpoint
Look,
the
it's
progress there.
thirds. Can you not?
Yeah.
Well, the first one was
100 cut into
30%. The
thirds.
first one was 30%, now 33.3. So I
Yeah,
don't
so
know
the middle one's a little bit further, going down through the subway. You see it. They're pretty close, though.
That's a good
The high
vantage
ground.
point. But they're still pushing it. They're very close.
Boy goes
Uh-oh.
down, side shot.
They need to get rid of Clayster here.
You see the momentum just jumping in them hallways, just sliding in.
What happened?
Yeah, so you're going to have to reset here. It's going to have to be a good team push for the last 30 seconds.
Oh, Clayster's
Oh my God.
melting people.
He's hogging. He's hogging the spawn right now.
Yeah. Where do they? They're just gonna have to run into this.
They spawn up those stairs.
Actually,
Yeah.
ref.
Oh, come on! Someone trade.
Shoot him, B-Roll.
No.
Oh my God.
This is kind of free. This guy got to be a pro, huh? It's pro. 3 rings.
And now it's retreating.
Yeah.
This is bad. They
I
have
don't
4
think they're
seconds.
gonna
They
get
gotta
it this
Yeah, they got
time.
to touch it to trigger overtime.
Oh my God! If you stay alive from this, I was about
And
to
they
say.
don't. All right.
So 60 what? 2.5. That's the number to beat.
They fell a little short. A little short.
So close to that second checkpoint. What a bummer.
This is looking a bit like a wash. I ain't gonna lie.
But we do switch sides here, and now Clayster's team has to get at least 62.5% in the same amount of time. So
I
they,
see.
Oh, okay. So the same amount. Does the game just end if they reach that? Or
I think so.
yeah,
Yeah.
Has
yeah.
it? Okay. Okay.
Makes sense.
No reason to play
they
it
beat
out.
their progress.
Seems
yeah.
advantageous to go second.
Yeah. Yeah. Fill it out. Right.
If team one goes to 100, is it Jover?
No, they would have to get 100% faster than the other team got it, right? So same
time.
progress, yeah.
And then if it's the same exact time, then bombs come, and everyone has 300%.
The dogs. The dogs.
The dogs come. By the
dog-
way, the
barn dogs.
package is a dog. So think about that.
It is a robot
Chew
dog.
on
It
that.
is a robot.
So the
And
If there were 9 of them.
If there were 9, it'd be a lot easier to push a package.
That's right.
Over there.
Good point. The community actually named Carlos. Payload's name is Carlos.
Really?
Carlos. Community named, yeah.
Carl.
Oh, there's Froggy.
Carlos. I bet Carlos would love Uber Comfort.
Very realistic jump height, honestly.
And there's a plunger with realistic physics. I love when Connor's just stress testing the physics.
I respect that. You know, you got to look at the little
He's trying to
minute
kick the frog.
details,
Yeah,
man.
can't kick the frog. X Defiant, 0 out of 10.
Maybe play the fucking game, Connor.
Can you pet the dog in this game?
Can you pet the dog?
Well, you can resupply ammo, so I think that's a that's a pet, right?
Yeah,
Giving the dog bullets.
No, he's
Blessing
giving
you.
you.
He's
Oh,
giving you
yeah,
bullets.
yeah, okay.
Military ordnance, man.
Clayster back on a tear. Can we check out Clayster's POV? Because I think
Yeah. He's in his bully mode.
he is heating up as the competition goes on.
Is this the ACR?
Yeah.
Sound like it.
He's got
He's
great
in his
tracking.
element right now.
Stop chasing me, please.
Oh my god.
I like my drinks
Oh my
raw.
god.
I'm getting a feeling that this is going to be our third and final game of the day.
Come on, E-Rob.
Stop it.
Bro.
That's professional aim.
He can't. Oh my god. Dude, he can't be
Well, you gotta
stopped.
think, he was in last place yesterday, so at least he's getting to show off a little bit here.
That
in a
was
shooter style.
This shit is free.
Dude, they're at 30 already.
Hold on, let me see what
Yeah.
Tens is doing. Oh yeah. He was a big aficionado of the AK this past.
I mean,
Told you it was the
you either
unbelievable
run into
dude.
Clayster or you run into Tens. That's not fun.
That's a sandwich you don't want to be a part of, man.
So I'm actually not surprised to see Tins here with the AK. So the AK is really good if you get those
Connor, are you
headshots.
damn it?
Right? You have that precision to get those
what do you
headshots.
mean?
It will have a
Like,
faster
are you-
time to
are
kill
you
than most
hurt?
other.
You wanna try
You
one?
gotta get those headshots. Yeah.
no.
well,
He's known for
Tins,
those.
yeah, Tins. We can see that why.
Joker.
Okay, that hard aim. Is Paz playing with a pad? So he's making love to the left trigger, I believe. There you go. Stay right there. Stay in position. Let your homies do all the work.
Dude, they are moving so fast. This is brutality.
It's just Tens and Clayster pushing ahead
Holy
of
shit,
the
sliding
package.
downstairs feels so cool. Whenever you go downstairs, slide, bro. You go so
Oh, you get like a big momentum boost,
Yeah,
like going
yeah,
down.
yeah.
Oh, sick.
So how much do you pay him to say that?
You
Those
know
are just
that's
old
from the
favors from
heart.
back in the day.
You know that, yeah. You know that's from the heart though, because he's been here.
Yeah.
he's in it.
He's played thousands of hours of it.
Man,
Look how
don't pull
deep
up.
he is.
On killer.
Come on, son. Come on, son. He's seen you coming, bro.
Yeah,
Can
he's
you
pushed
shoot through
up
the
really
wall with
far.
that, or is that just?
No, you can't shoot through the wall, but you do
No,
get
Mango.
the vision through
Let's
the
go,
wall.
Mango.
That's the intel shoot on the Echelon.
Let's go, Mega.
No, we got teabag at the end. Let's go.
Yup.
Yo, that good old Lipton's iced tea, huh?
Dancing?
yeah. They won.
What the? It's shuffling on us.
That
that's
is a
actually
dog. Carlos Shuffle's great. All right, well that's it. Wrap it up.
Oh my god, what a
Clayster got player of the game.
slaughter.
I'm not
Yeah,
surprised.
That makes sense. You know what? I'm good. Your player of the game mechanic works. It can identify who did it.
That is the end of XDefiant, which determines our bottom 6. If we want to take a look at the Lions team, that's who has to play Atari now.
Are you guys any good at Atari games?
Which we can take a look at that. No.
Me either.
I'm
not that
We're
old.
young, me and you.
Yeah.
What are you, 20?
29.
29. Right.
It's tough because once you get there, you can't fall out. So it's like hard to like judge. But Void is absolutely very talented. Zekin Rocket on Cammy. Let's see how he does.
I'm not surprised that Void plays Kimberly. I can see that.
Yeah, I've run into him in
He
ranks
loves the
many
ninja
times.
stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, this is his character. He's, I mean, you know, in Gear, he played Chip, right? And like, he comes from a Smash background, so he's very mobile.
That is so true. He plays ninjas.
What's happening here?
Is that
They're doing the taunts?
Yeah, these are taunts. Okay.
Yeah.
We talked about it a bit before we went back to broadcast, but this is the game a lot of the players are the most excited to start doing today. Like everyone really dove into Street Fighter and they kind of loved it.
Good reaction on the Crayola rocks.
Counter Drive Impact. Drive Impact is the big shiny graffiti move. If you see that, that's how it works. The way to beat it is to just do it back.
Yeah, so I was playing Tens. I would hit him with graffiti. I felt good about myself. He would graffiti back every time with his insane reactions.
Yes.
Should I just never do it? Am I being dumb?
If he's ready, then he'll do it back, right? But you
Why
have
would
to
he not be ready?
You have to be sneaky. You have to do other stuff. You got to dash. You got to jump. You got to hit him with normals. You got to throw fireballs. You got to do other stuff.
Yeah, just gotta mask like your offense a little bit, get them scared before so they won't react.
Yeah,
The fact
exactly.
that he's using
And then on the other
Kimberly in
side,
Classic
Zekin is a bronze master rank Cammy, or a modern Cammy, excuse
is
me.
not fair
Not master rank.
at all.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna say Zekin is the best. Oh, what a
You can
reaction.
do it every time.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's
Yes.
purely a react test unless you're playing a character with like a really long normal, in which case you could just throw it out against them.
Yeah.
If you're not doing anything, because as long as you are not doing a move that's cancelable or you're not in recovery frames, then yeah.
Like Manon and DJ kind of.
Yeah,
they're gonna have problems
you
with
can
it.
pop
Oh, as long as that green bar under the left, under the life bar is healthy, you can always drive impact. That's pretty much the whole core of the gaming system is that green bar, which is called the drive gauge.
How do you gain bar?
Oh.
It's over time.
Yeah, time,
Or supers give it back.
buttons, like button sequences while they're blocking and stuff like that will give you a little bit of bar.
Look at Void cheesing down there. He's just so fun.
He's just laughing. Zekin's flaming him, of course, as he should. Look at him. Look at the way he leaned back.
He's trying so hard.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna do this for everyone that's watching.
You know, Zekin earlier was like, can you coach me in Street Fighter? I was like, yeah, man, you're going to play some new players. I'll teach you, no problem. Here's how you DI back. Yeah, I was like, you know what's really important? When they get near you, you can try throw teching. I was like, that's a good idea. And then this is Void. Look at him go. Like, he just ran into... An absolute monster.
He's just doing the same thing.
It's so sad because it feels like Drive Impact is your one way out. Oh, there we go. We landed it. What's the punish?
He takes a throw. I like, no, throw is great
Not
if you're
bad.
new. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's
No,
gonna, yeah.
that wins. That wins.
Why does it win, guys?
It's because both moves have invincibility frames, but the move that's done second usually wins.
Yes.
Because the other moves' invincibility frames are done.
That is a fact.
Why is Void beating up this small child?
You know,
For
because he
fun.
was a small child one day, and then he knows what it's like to take a beating.
One day,
people hurt people.
Zekin
Yeah.
will be a big child,
Yeah.
and he'll beat up Void.
You know the actual answer is because Zekin would do this to him in Tetris.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is why he picked him, to eliminate the best Tetris player here and make the competition a little lighter.
What's funny is
Yeah.
Void is actually pretty good in Tetris, but nowhere near the level of Zekin, of course.
Yeah. Dude, that's 2 games.
That's it.
GG.
Both 3.
Yeah, kind of what we expected.
Second had to get up there, like he said, like a man, as he
Yeah.
phrased it so genderedly,
Yeah.
and get his ass beat.
Zekin, what do you think you did wrong?
What happened, champ?
What happened?
What do you think you did wrong?
I was watching some games earlier and taking notes. Usually, the person who hit the buttons harder won, and he just hit him way harder than me.
I like that. Yeah. That is a great
Mashing.
answer.
Mashing.
Yeah.
Did you think maybe you should do less impact drive?
I don't know what impact drive is.
When you turn into graffiti, when you turned orange.
Drive impact.
Oh,
Drive impact. I say it
think,
backwards.
I mean, that's the only opening I got, so I think I should do it more, actually.
Yeah.
I agree.
You have any thoughts about how to make his life bar go to 0 before yours?
No.
I'll do you one better. Do you have any thoughts on how to make his life miserable
I
now
have
that
no
you're
thoughts.
out? Okay.
No.
Yeah, there's
Sure.
nothing going through my head right now.
Well, Zekin, congratulations. You end up 5th place, 5th through 8th in the GOAT Gamer contest. Not bad.
And they had to, you know, Void had to take you out because, as one-sided as that looked, it would have looked that way if you played him in Tetris.
Facts.
Yes, that is correct.
A little bit?
No.
No, we can run the Tetris.
Hey,
we can run the
here's the
Tetris.
thing. You know you didn't have a chance. That's why you picked him.
Yeah,
That's why you picked him.
you don't have a chance.
If you had a chance, you wouldn't have picked him.
We can run it. I would love to see it. I
But
would love
it's
to see
all right.
it.
You were scared of him, and I respect that fear.
Team pie.
He's
'Cause
got
it
that
drove you.
dog in him, a dog-shaped Tetris block that was going to fall on your head.
It's the Z one.
Yeah.
Anyway,
exactly.
GG,
GG's.
Zekin, you came here with a week's notice, and on raw gamer skill alone, managed to get top 5. That's impressive.
Thank you very much for having me.
Hell yeah, brother.
Is it really a week's notice?
He had the least amount of time to prep, with the exception of Connor Eats Pants.
That is ridiculous, actually.
I told him a week ago because we had a couple drops.
Because you said some people had like a month, right?
6 weeks was the most.
Jeez,
6
that
weeks.
is
He
very
might have
impressive.
won had he not run into that.
Yeah, I
Like,
think if he's top 4 in Lego, he has a very good chance. Because like I
Yes.
said, I asked someone who knows Tetris, and they said that Zekin is like so much better than everybody else. It's not even close.
And that's his fault. He should have
Yeah.
practiced 2K. He knew. He had a week.
That's his
like
Give him that edge,
Should have
huh?
done a little skirt, a little cruising.
Yeah, man. No, but you know what? Zekin was looking pretty promising. He started the match, he went like low, jab, then
Yeah.
low. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, wow, he got strings. Then after
Yeah.
that, I just didn't see nothing else after.
He was picking it up pretty quick, actually.
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
because like Tens played way more than him, and then he started playing, and like I was like, oh, okay, this he's getting the ideas. He's figuring it out. I mean, it helps that he plays a little bit melee too.
Okay.
So like he has some ideas.
I don't think it does because I play melee. The only thing I do is I jump. I do a hit, and I do a low hit.
Are you
And
talking about Street Fighter or
in Street
melee?
Fighter.
Okay.
And that's what my melee knowledge has taught me.
Yes.
So you would jump and then go low?
I would jump, aerial, and then
Boom.
do a low hit.
You know
Jump,
what?
heavy
That,
kick,
that
and
is
a
one
low
of the
heavy
most
kick.
classic ways to start
Yes.
offense. So that wasn't even a wrong thing. That's like entry level in terms
Yeah,
of
that's
offense.
good.
Yeah.
That's a good start. It's pretty
Lots
good.
of tens. Lots of
Actually
tens on that.
is.
So
Yeah, he's played a lot though. To be fair, he's been playing.
he played 6 hours. That is a lot.
If this was your puff,
When I was
though,
playing Mortal Kombat 1,
my
the beta,
yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, the final challenge, the
I would
mystery
run
game is
into
melee.
Yeah,
It's
it's
me.
a lot of
Yeah,
like
you-
rookie
1v2.
players
Yeah,
that
1v2.
would do that. They
They're
would
both
every
the
single
champions
time
with
their
2
only
trophies.
with
opening
friendly fire on,
was
team damage on, yeah.
jump
Yeah, they're just killing each other.
to, I think
But
it was
there's
like
a
an
bit of
aerial
lore here
4.
throughout this tournament. I like how
And,
Jerax pointed it out.
Keyboard.
He was
Keyboard.
like, we're a bit of like a rivalry here, me
And I
and
would
me
just-
and, me and
I would just
Rizzo. So I'm just gonna
up
pick
2
Rizzo.
every
We're gonna
time.
continue that side
Every
if you
time.
will.
And it
Yeah, I
would
like
beat him
that.
every
I saw
time.
Rizzo doing a little bit of like I think Angelic was like
Granted,
teaching him
with
off to the
Kenshi,
side.
you can do a
Or was,
back
like,
two
breaking down
also,
Street Fighter
and then
too.
also,
For those who don't know, Angelic, he's like
back
working on this
but
event here. You've seen him a lot of
up
times
2 gets
running
it every
events and
time.
stuff. Also,
They would just keep
a Marvel
doing it.
finalist at
Up
Evo.
2.
Look good at fighting games. Very good at
But
fighting
you
games.
do it every single
I didn't
time.
know that.
Yeah,
I mean, I've been talking with Angelic all,
Up two,
all,
jump
all
four,
the
up two,
weekend. but I
every
didn't know
single
he was that
time.
good at Marvel. What the
Yeah,
hell?
Marvel finalist at
Single
Evo.
time.
We call him the piranha in our neck of the woods. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a dangerous
that
man. He's
is
good at
a,
fighting games.
Dumb question.
starter.
Isn't he over there? Right, that's
Way
literally
to
his
start
camera right
things
now.
off.
You
Yeah.
hear these guys talking about me?
Yeah.
Dumb
Like,
question.
first jumping
Keyboard
in.
is just leverless, right?
Yeah, it's like
just-
playing on a hitbox or a leverless or whatever. Yeah, same idea.
Levers.
Sticks. You
like
have
this,
one.
like that.
Ah,
Yeah, without one, it's leverless.
Leverless.
Yeah.
Wow.
Levers. Yeah, levers.
Why? Is it
Lever
lever and not stickless?
You know, I think because stickless sounds kind of silly.
Like a eunuch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stickless was a little like you call someone, hey, that's the stickless guy.
Right.
Yeah. People don't, you know what I mean? That's not
In the 1600s,
yeah,
we
that
might
guy's
do that.
stickless. And then if you say leverless, then like it's a little bit more.
Yeah. He's without lever.
He's without lever.
There you go. There you go.
Leverly challenged.
Doth his lever hang low?
Well, we got Jerax versus Rizzo, and as you said, there was a rivalry. Jerax picked Rizzo. Rizzo barked back a bit, though.
Yeah.
Won't be as easy as you think was his thoughts.
Hope you guys can hear
I don't
me
know
okay.
Jerax's skill.
No,
Do you
it's
guys?
not.
I have no clue.
clue.
But didn't
not
you say
seen
he
him play
played every
all.
game?
I see a
Super loud.
Guile.
That was Rizzo, I think. Rizzo
He
was
plays
playing
Guile?
Guile, I think.
Small
usually.
audios,
Ah, that's interesting.
Yeah, he came into this challenge 6 weeks heads up. He grinded every single game. He played about 20 to 25 hours. That's what he told me. And has placed consistently high in every game.
Yeah.
So I imagine he did not forget.
Just trying to
about
see how
Street
loud
Fighter.
this is.
Yeah. It's an interesting one, too, because it's very different from a lot of the other games here, right? Like, there's not a lot of transferable skills in this compared to everything else. Edmund Honda, I see.
His name's Edmund.
His
Yeah,
name's
yeah.
Edmund.
That's what the E stands for.
Well,
Isn't
check
that
that.
weird?
Check
Yeah,
that.
I would have thought it was something else, like
Yeah. Guile
Like
versus
energetic Honda.
Eric.
Okay.
Eric Honda.
So, oh no.
He just beat headbutt. I couldn't do that. You put me there, I could not beat headbutt with crouch medium punch like that. There's no way.
All right, he's a Guile player. As soon as
You
I
really
see a
can't
Sonic
hear me
Boom,
when I'm
that's
sitting
how
back
he
this
plays.
far.
He's trying a Sonic
Trying.
Boom.
It's classic.
Not over
Guile,
the-
too,
What do you
mean
yeah.
Not over this. Back
So
turn
to
this
do a
down.
Sonic Boom, you have to hold back for like a second and then hit forward plus punch. So he was like not moving and then he did a punch. Oh my god. Yeah, Jerax has been playing. He's been playing a little bit. This is a modern Edmund. So for those of you who haven't seen this game much, right?
I just turned it
Honda is
way
like
down.
a really powerful character at every level that's not the literal best. He's like one of those characters. And if you watch AT&T Annihilator Cup, you probably saw Emeru and like other people playing this character. He is very straightforward. He does a lot of damage. He's just a big dude who flies at you.
Entry level.
Nice. Good reverse on the drive impact.
That was very nice. I must admit. All right, just to get some ground, I see you here. Rizzo.
Yeah. Sweep the leg.
Yeah.
Sweep the legs.
That's his medium, right?
Yeah,
Low
crouching medium kick.
Yeah. Another kick? Is this
There
just
we
another
go.
throw?
Oh, there
Okay.
we go. Is he not getting as much as he should be off that?
He could get a lot
He
more.
could get more.
Because
I
it's
bet
up
you
to
there
me,
a combo
whatever you
here.
want.
Combo to level 3 maybe? Yeah.
Oh, Jerax knows.
Respect.
No
respect
way!
that. Yes, he's been in the lab. Okay.
He's been playing a bit, yeah.
Don't cross the
It's
line in
not
the sand.
CA though, right? So if this is modern, he's
dead. He's dead.
That's
I think he
Edmund.
did the input. Because like if he did the modern version, I don't think he would kill.
Would have been lighter, huh?
Yeah, I don't think it would kill.
And so, okay, I found this out. There's two ways to play. Modern's on a controller, and then classics on a stick, a
You
lever.
can play classic or modern
You
on
could play it on
either.
a controller as well.
Yeah.
But normally you don't. Or-
Yeah, I think modern is like naturally suited for controller.
Right.
Like
Yes.
they built it with
Okay.
controller in mind.
But if you play classic, you have to do like inputs.
Yes.
Yes.
You have to do inputs.
And if you do the inputs, they do more
See,
damage.
I think it's
Yeah,
I think it's a good
The
audio, a
inputs
good
on modern too.
sound.
But it's.
Wait,
why
if you
would
can do the
you?
inputs
Not like
on modern,
100%
do you
sure.
get the classic, like, can
Yes.
you play
You get
both?
the same. Yeah.
can't do
the
that.
thing about modern is it's missing moves. It's missing specials and normals.
Yes.
Yeah. So you don't have access to everything.
But you were
So-
saying modern's taken over.
Modern is very powerful.
What you lose in damage, you make up for in reaction time. So if Honda is doing that headbutt thing, you can just one button and stuff it.
Who won Evo? Modern or classic?
Classic.
But there was a modern.
though
There
in
was
the
a
top
modern.
6.
Yeah.
Shout
That
out
was
to
a
High
modern,
Tiny.
modern gamer. But yeah, I mean, Jerax has definitely played a bit. You can tell that he did some prep work on this. Playing Honda, first of all, smart. Second of all, I think like it's pretty obvious he has like a very basic game plan. Like he knows the basics of what to do. He knows how to counter drive impact with the drive impact.
I'm very impressed with Jerax. He's been in the bodega before.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Laundromats, pizza shops.
Yeah.
Oh,
for
we
sure.
switched to modern Guile. He was on classic
maybe
last
he was.
time.
Maybe he thought he was on modern the whole time and he was accidentally on
Ooh.
classic. Maybe
Yeah,
that's one of
maybe.
those.
We're gonna get to confirm for sure when he gets back. It's like, yeah, I meant to pick that modern. We like to call that the Majin Buu.
Yeah, the modern, the Majin Buu.
sorry.
I like that. Oh, he threw a
About
Sonic
that.
Boom. Okay, he must know how to do it on modern. The fact fact that Jarex though is doing drive rush pressure makes me just he's played more.
Split on the map.
He's
Absolutely.
Yeah, he's played more.
It looks like he's been watching some footage as well, right?
Yeah, that I mean doing that's like a real combo. That's like a real thing you would do with Edmund. Jarex is good.
He went in training. He did combos.
Yeah, he practiced a bit. He definitely practiced a bit and played online. I bet you he's like silver or something, silver or gold. Like he's been playing a bit. You can tell.
Wow, gets the trade.
Yeah, it takes 3 hits to break that.
3 hits to break a drive impact. Yeah, or you can just drive impact back.
Yes.
Or super it.
He
or
tried
throw it.
Let me see some, Rizzo. This man got the good old Popeyes on his arms, man. Nothing but fierces. Oh, that was reactions.
That's fast reaction.
Yeah, you got to be snappy to do that.
For real, he's waiting.
Oh, did he try?
Yeah,
Certainly
he
not.
definitely tried it.
Try to do it again. Oh, all hands. Only hands. Get off of me.
It's a lot of reversals here. Wonder if
Yeah,
that's a misinput or.
And he has a lot of meter now too, so he's just gonna wait probably and react. Yeah, you see him buffering. Jarex has. Oh, he can kill him. Nope, didn't quite get it.
Oh, that could have been a punish. It's all right. Oh, that's a catch on the whiff drive impact. Are you serious?
And that's over.
This guy
he's
is
dead.
really freaking good.
The Ring of Fire. Edmund Honda. Jarex is good. I'm impressed with this.
This is a second place.
Yeah,
right here.
I think
on this.
He's talented, yeah.
I think he is probably. I would guess he's the second best Street Fighter player of this group now.
Yes.
After seeing that, yeah.
I feel like Rizzo had good ideas, but he couldn't input them.
Yeah, he seemed
Yeah.
he seemed like his brain was. You know when you're playing a new game and like you know what to do in your brain, but your hands aren't there yet.
That's me with Rocket League, actually.
yeah.
Rocket League's like famous for that.
Yeah.
I want to hit the ball. I know where to hit it.
Yeah,
but
you
I
want to hit
can't
it right in
get
the
up
net, right?
there. Rizzo, did it feel like when you first touched Rocket League where you couldn't get the car to move how you wanted it to?
You know, actually, that's funny you bring that up. I actually had my buttons wrong the first match. You could see me absolutely cooking.
You were
second
on
time.
Classic the first game,
I
right?
was. I was.
Yeah, I
Which-
saw you trying to Sonic Boom and it wouldn't come out.
There was no Sonic Boom.
No.
Booming.
Yeah.
And that's what he likes doing.
Yeah, and that was honestly that's my fault. There was a button check, and I just guess I didn't check it right.
Okay.
That's
and
it.
then the second game, you had the right buttons.
I did.
It was closer.
And
And
it was closer.
I did Sonic Boom a couple times.
I
You guys
know,
probably
yeah.
saw that.
That was
I
sick.
saw a
Sonic
couple of
Booms?
those.
Yeah, you did a couple of booms.
I like the reactions on flash kick on the head, bud. I see.
Yeah,
Thank
you
you.
were
I don't know
ready.
what you just said to me, but thank you. Thank
I
you.
don't know what you just said to me, but thank you.
Oh, that was scary. Yeah.
Yeah,
I've never
yeah.
seen that character before.
Yeah.
E-Honda?
You've never seen E Honda? Oh my
E
god.
Honda. Is
Yeah.
that-
His name's Edmund.
Edmund.
Yeah,
Like
he
the Canada place.
he flew at you in the air like he was like on the
Yeah, he
ceiling
was-
doing an aerial, like dribbling the ball.
Oh, yeah,
and
no,
then
I
you
remember that
saved it
move.
from the goal upside down
yeah,
like
that
that.
makes
Yeah,
sense.
see,
Yeah, now that you
gotcha.
say it that way,
I speak
that's
Rocket League.
yeah, that
Damn,
makes
that was godlike. I
Yeah,
want to
okay,
break
that makes a lot of sense.
Talk
Yeah.
to all levels. I
Yeah.
respect that.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, you did
That
great.
makes a lot of sense. Thank you
You know,
so much.
can I just say I was really impressed with you in basically everything we saw you in all weekend.
Thank you.
Yeah, I thought you were like cracked in every game basically.
I appreciate
It
that,
was very
except for maybe
impressive.
Lego 2K.
With the exception of I was going to
Yeah,
chime
maybe
in.
Lego got you.
And if you were better at that, I think you'd still be in.
Well, honestly, I don't know because even looking at the rest of this lineup, like Jarex was somebody who I wanted as a pick. I probably would have picked him.
Really?
Anyway.
Yeah, okay.
Because
I
don't-
think if you could have
Alright,
picked
well,
Zekken,
I would
yeah.
probably pick Zekken.
Right, but
Looking at
maybe
that, but
Jarex's top 3 that you would have picked.
yeah, he was definitely up there. It's probably Zekken or Jarex. So I wasn't too unhappy with my pick or him picking me, but hey, that's the way a cookie crumbles, you know.
That's it.
Well, you got 5th place, impressive performance. I think you overperformed from your expectations coming into this.
I think getting past CS:GO was a big surprise for me. So
Yeah.
yeah, I would
Yeah, you
say
kind of cooked in
overperformed.
that game.
Yeah, you did
that was
great.
that was
Yeah.
I
great.
appreciate that.
Yeah,
Well,
definitely.
GG, brother. Appreciate you
Yep.
coming out.
Well
and
done.
Congrats
Thanks
on
for
5th
having me.
rate.
Thank you so much.
Gotta give it up for Rizzo.
So many people getting killed in this contest.
Interesting that he mentioned he would have picked Jarex. That's like funny because I had no expectations for his Street Fighter skills, and after seeing that, I also am like, okay, I would not have wanted to pick him.
No,
Yes.
If I was one of them either, that is not.
that
is not
whole
good.
level 3 string that he got is like,
Yeah.
oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He did like heavy kick, EX hands, crouching jab into level 3, or headbutting to level 3.
He's
even.
probably holding R2 for it, but it's still like
Yes.
knowing all this. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
having
Knowing
the knowledge
position.
to that is good, yeah.
Exactly. yeah.
Jarex had ample time to play some Street Fighter 6.
Yeah,
right?
you can
okay,
tell.
cool.
Yeah.
You could definitely tell.
I think Jerax also played his cards tight to his chest. Nobody knew what he was good at. They knew he was generally good at stuff.
Yeah.
But everybody was an open book. Like everyone's like, oh, Super is plat 4.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Oh, Super sucks at CS. If we just play against him, we'll be.
Yeah. What up?
Yeah.
Hey, I snuck back in here. Sorry, can I just say one thing about Jarex real quick?
Oh yeah.
He knew my buttons were wrong after the first game, and he actually offered to just lose the second game just to give me that back.
Oh my.
Oh my goodness.
What a
So-
sweetheart.
Not
Yeah,
even
and
restart the first game.
Not
Wow,
even
that's
restart.
very
no,
nice
he
of
just
him.
said he said I could lose
That's
just to give you the third game.
crazy.
And I was
He's
like,
just
no,
the
don't do that.
kindest, Finnish, sweetest heart.
Yeah, that's very nice.
He
of
is
him.
just an absolute sweetheart. I just wanted to say that.
That's
Yeah.
so sweet. Thank you for the
That's
for
good
telling
info.
us.
Listen.
E-Rob.
Luke, I play Luke.
Modern, I love Luke. Me too. Luke's great.
Luke
Can I
rules.
just say, on the topic of absolute sweetheart, Electronic Robber, a lying snake, He keeps telling everybody he doesn't play anything, and he played this game. He's been playing this game. I don't know.
So Boxbox got to pick his opponent, chose E-Rob, could have chosen Tens, who's a weaker opponent.
I think
but
so.
gambled because Boxbox wants to win Tetris, and E-Rob is a stronger Tetris player.
Yeah.
So he's basically trying to kill his tougher opponent later on.
I got bad news though. I think he's also a better Street Fighter player though. Is the problem?
Yes.
He played
That
a
was
bit of
the
Street
gamble.
Fighter.
He thought it'd be a 50-50 in Street Fighter. It turns out not a 50-50.
No,
not
so
at all.
true story. Guilty Gear, the fighting game, had a new patch. I went to play a Guilty Gear Pro in Guilty Gear, and I went to play them in a lobby, and they said, "Oh, some streamer guy needs to learn Street Fighter for something. I have to go." I got ghosted, and they were teaching E-Rob how to play Marissa. This happened to me. I was
that's
ghosted.
Otashi.
It was Otashi.
Oh, okay,
He ghosted me to go teach E-Rob how to play Street Fighter, and I watched the stream, and I was like, "Oh, he's getting there. He's learning a little bit." Oh, counter drive impact. Oh, that was even better. My God.
Even better.
Boxbox's reactions are funny.
Yeah, he's going through it. I don't think he realized that E-Rob was this good at Street Fighter.
I think he regrets his decision. I
Yeah.
think he would have gone further if he had played against Tens.
Yeah.
He definitely walked into a trap here.
And this is E-Rob the Snake.
Yeah. Oh, that was so good. Actually, the counter DI after the Superman punch. That's awareness. He knows. Like
he knows
this.
the
Of
kick
course he
after,
knows.
dude.
E-Rob the Snake
He's a liar.
feasting on the small mice. The
Yeah.
Snake.
He's just not telling people. He's like, "Oh, I'm the old man. I'm not good at stuff."
Every
Dead.
single time.
Absolutely dead.
Look at Boxbox, amazed. Truly
like-
amazed.
Box, you know how he's calculating? He's like, I'm out of this tournament. I'm
Yeah.
no longer in. I'm
What he's
eliminated."
calculating is whether he blocks E-Rob on Twitter or not.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, you should do that. He's not blocking in the game, so he should definitely
Oh.
you should definitely just get him out of here.
That's an easy block.
That
What's the
doesn't
punish? It does
No.
not. And
Hella
into the
waits.
level. Boom.
Level 2.
That's
Yeah.
a drive impact. I smell it. No, not even. You know, I like how E-Rob is stopping the cheese of the drive impact
Yes.
from Boxbox.
Yeah.
Dude, Marissa is so well equipped. Yeah, Marissa could just power through literally everything.
Yeah, there you go.
That's mommy muscle right there.
That is mommy muscle. A lot of protein on that lady.
Oh, there we go.
Launcher, but no punish.
Oh, try the air to air.
Yeah, good grab.
Let me talk to you.
Surely we go game 3 here. Come on. Let's go, Boxbox.
Yes!
Keep it up.
Another
Yes!
throw?
Turn loops.
One more throw.
Ain't
gonna
no
drive
way.
impact.
Ain't no way.
Uh-oh, E-Rob looks a little
tilted.
nervous. He's going to come out swinging. You know he's going to come out swinging.
He did the let's go.
Yeah,
He's
he
definitely
does the
coming out
let's go.
swinging on.
Oh,
All day.
man.
Oh, E-Rob, not like this.
Easy.
I know Hitachi somewhere really shaking his head. Like,
He's
no.
shaking in his boots.
Marissa does a lot of damage.
He does do a
An
lot of damage.
absurd amount. I think he wins this.
No.
Yes. Boxbox wins that.
Level 2. He's in level 2.
Wait, he's got the beast mode, baby.
Come on, big man.
Look at the meter too.
That uppercut was wild.
E-Rob in the corner.
Just keep throwing him.
He's getting cheese. He's getting cheese.
Whoa, that was a hard grab. E-Rob, we got a block.
No
He does
punish.
the parry.
Yes.
Level
I like how he's
2.
Lift it.
Not enough to kill.
God, E-Rob does so much damage. Oh no.
Back throw.
Counter hit.
One hit
fireman's
could kill.
carry.
One could kill the jump in lands. E-Rob closes it out 2-0 over Boxbox.
Let's go, baby.
He lets another Let's Go Baby rip. That's like the 7th one.
I see you, Rob.
No. That's what she's got a lot of
I
health.
see you, man.
A lot of health, a lot of damage.
E-Rob, people are calling you a snake and a liar.
I am a fucking snake and a liar. You gotta be like that, man.
This
That's
is
how
what
you win.
you're saying. To
Bro,
be
all
the
these people-
greatest gamer, you got to be a snake and a
All
liar.
these people like a pro in something, man. I'm just an average gamer. Like
What's
I'm not good
Boxbox a
at
pro in?
League,
TFT.
TFT. What's he, like a pro league player?
Yeah, sure. Give it to
Some
him.
point.
Yeah, I can give it to
Yeah,
him.
we'll give it to him.
Yeah, sure.
In Ribbon 1v1s. Sure.
Solo queue guy. you know?
Yeah.
Solo queue.
He's a
pro.
professional cosplayer.
E-Rob, you won. You snaked your way through. You skipped out on the dinner. You've made no friends here. Nobody fucks with you.
Xbox Game Bar
man, I'll
still
hit a
going
win,
off.
bro.
You're getting a hell of friend requests outside of here.
Xbox Game Bar,
Yeah.
bro.
But you're now top 4. You feel good about your chance to win the whole thing?
I feel confident in Tetris. That's my best game.
All
But
right.
you never know. Void's pretty good too.
He is.
How are we doing the matchups with this?
It's random.
Ooh.
Nope. GL.
GL. Well, E-Rob, we'll see you in the next one.
Yep.
Congrats.
All right, let's talk to Boxbox.
Albert.
I think you were maybe not prepared in your spreadsheet. He had played a lot of Street Fighter. I'm not sure if
All right, y'all. It is now time. If you don't already have Monday Night Raw up and running, pull it up. Get it open. The only match that I know is definitely happening tonight is the IC title is going up tonight. That's the only one that I know is for sure happening. It's like a quarter of WWE. They are main eventing tonight too. So I, for one, am really hoping Chad wins that. Tired of Gunther. I'm ready to see it change hands. I think Gunther has had officially the longest reign at this point. So I'm ready to see it change hands. Oh, man. You know what? I thought he already had the longest reign. If he doesn't have the longest reign already, he's not dropping the title tonight. Oh, man, that sucks. I really wanted Chad Gable to take it home tonight. I really did. Hey, what? It's just me, Oos. I love that, dude. That's crazy, dude. It's just me, oof. That's crazy. Lean into it. Yeah, his intro is wild, bro. I'm not gonna lie. His intro is wild. Alright, let's hear what Sammy has to say. Sammy don't got no titles no more. Do we think Sammy, J, and KO are going to team up? That's the question. You said forgive him, Moose. So here's what's gonna happen. Is Jay coming here as a heel or is he coming here as a face? He gonna give him a hug. That's what's up. That's good. That's good. They gonna team up. They gonna team up for sure. It's gonna be the three of them and Cody. Oh, okay. I see what's about to happen. I see what's about to happen. They're probably gonna try to do something where Cody, Sammy, KO, and Jay team up to take down Judgment Day. That's probably what they're doing at this point. He's probably got a match tonight. Who's he going up against? Everybody's got history with him. That's the crazy part. During that period of time where Bloodline was bouncing between shows, everybody's got history with him. So if they can play into that well, it'll work. They're extending their feud, which is good. I think there's a lot of good heat in their feud. Yes. Tornado tag. You know that ooh, Chucky's coming back. Love this show. When does it premiere? 10 days for my birthday. Let's go. Oh, shoot. Damn it. I don't know what the matches are tonight. Sometimes I can figure it out. Sometimes I can find out. I don't know what they are tonight. I have some kind of music or something playing. Trying to get my noise gate working. I don't know why it's giving time with it. Down to like here. Problem is, put it down too low, then up. It's gonna pick this up. See if that maybe if I extend the release time a little bit more, might make it work a little. All right, we're gonna sit here and see if this works, and then we'll go from here. So good so far.
So good.
Put this back up to see if that helps. I'm gonna just run it like this for now. Figure out a better way to run the audio here. Not gonna lie, I missed the end of that last match. Honestly, if they turn Drew heel, that would be incredible. And I think that what'll end up happening is Randy Orton will come back to save Riddle. In a perfect world, that's what happens. No way they're doing that tonight. That's not happening tonight. They're trying to build this to the next pay-per-view. Don't do that, Charlotte. How many times you gotta say it? He said you about to get that work, son. He said you about to get that work. Yo. What? What is happening right now? What is Ricochet doing? Like, what's he trying to do here? Hey. don't know what's going on with the audio on this thing, but it is not working. Like, I don't know what to do about the audio on this. Oh, I know what that is now. I'm not getting any. Sound effect. happening here. I don't know why it's console. Are gonna get him. God damn it. Save this for right. Not gonna lie, Judgment Day looks good, belts it up though. Wanna say that they run the shit. So at this point, they all got belts, so it makes sense. We hating on my man bun now. Judgment Day about to have a match or Find out what Judgment Day is about to do. None of them are in wrestling gear, so they're just coming out to talk right now. That's funny. This is how they're doing this? That's kind of fucking lame. Like, I heard that they were giving Priest a new briefcase that's gonna be purple Judgment Day. That's pretty lame. That's really lame. He said turd. Feel like JD is kind of the Sami Zayn of Judgment Day. Doing everything he can to get into Judgment Day. I really don't think he's gonna lose tonight. I don't think Gunther's gonna lose because they're gonna give him that that benchmark, being the longest reigning champ, Intercontinental champ. They're gonna give him that. They're gonna give him that. I'll be very surprised if they don't. I don't want them to. I want Chad Gable to take the title. I don't think it's gonna happen. keeping up. I like me some Zoe Stark though. I think she's really good. Wanting better. I know they both can do. Okay, there we go. Now we're getting somewhere. I know they both can wrestle really well. Like, waiting to see it. Match kind of started off a little rough. Gotta hop off of here really quick. I'll try to hop back on tomorrow, or hopefully I'll have some of these audio too, but I gotta jump off of here. So I'll see y'all next time. Appreciate y'all hanging out.